Exclamation, everybody, and welcome back, or welcome, I should say, to Dragon Quest Builders 2. Let's see if I can get this up on my screen here. Forgetting things. Do that. I am playing this on the Switch, and I actually played, believe it or not, Dragon Quest Builders 1. I played it on the PS4. I believe it's still exclusive to the PS4, if I'm not mistaken. But never recorded it. I just played it a little bit here and there, but I didn't really get around to doing a really good playthrough of it. So that was another thing on my list for sometime in the future, is go back and do an actual recording and stuff of that. But I thought, since I kind of enjoyed it, I thought I'd take a look at Dragon Quest Builders 2. For those unfamiliar with this, back in the day of the old NES days, I played a game called Dragon Quest. Well, actually, it was called Dragon Warrior here in the US. And it was, very old school, early RPG, turn-based RPG. And one of the, bit of a spoiler if you've never seen the end of that game. But at the end of the game, you come across the Dragon Lord, and before you fight him, he gives you a choice. He says, join me or die, basically. And you actually can join him, but of course you immediately die. The game just ends. You're really supposed to say no and fight him and all that stuff. The first game of this went off the premise that the original Dragon Warrior decided to join the Dragon Lord, and the land was plunged into darkness and all that stuff. And you were this magical, regenerated builder, and you brought with you light, and wherever you would build, there would be light. And basically everyone, the premise was that everyone in the land forgot how to build things, and you were the only one who remembered, and so you went and started building things, and you teach people, and then building up, basically, beating back the monsters by building structures and stuff. So I assume this one was about the same, but I'm kind of interested to see where they've taken the second one here. So I think we've stared at this title screen long enough. Let's pop in and see what we have here. Claim builder bonus. What is that? Huh, I have no idea. Okay. Anyway, start a new game. Time to design your character. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we'll go with the male character from the first one. Looks like a Dragon Ball Z character, but it's basically the same. Hair color. Can we whoops, wait a minute. Hair color. Here it is. Alright. Let's get some less crazy hair there. Skin's fine. Eyes, let's be very, very blue. There we go. Alright. Onwards. Okay, and we will enter our name. Damn it. Get back here. R-Y. There we go. Are you happy with this character? Yes. Now, just the game settings. Once you're happy, select confirm. Be able to change them later. Okay. So, well, I mean, I don't know. Type 1, Type 2, Type 3. Well, how do I know? Until I've actually used them. Okay, here it is. Stolen bag inventory. Alright. Place object is X. Okay. Look up, look down, dash, ride monster. That's probably okay. I'm just going to leave these. Your character will start to run when you tilt it a fair amount. Walk run setting. I guess that's probably okay. Let's go with that. And we'll see what comes out of this. Lots of loading. The game did a lot of loading when it first started up too. Took a little while. Venture forth, my children, and destroy all before you. I assume that's the Dragon Lord. No, indeed. Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Hargon, and lo, his minions of mayhem did march out, rank upon rank, to ravage the land and strike fear into human hearts. So Hargon, he was the one from, he was the evil from the second Dragon Quest, I think? Our unholy father then gave up his mortal form so that Malroth, the master of destruction, might be reborn and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated at the hands of the despicable spawn of Erdrick before Hargon's glorious vision could be brought to life. So wait, was this... This definitely has characters from the second game, because these floating bats and stuff were that. But I wonder, was that the... Or are they saying that the first game happened where he was defeated, but now the second game is starting over where this guy hasn't been defeated? I don't know. The moon has waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? It bites, I say. We must do everything and anything within our power to bring this world to ruin. Huzzah! Huzzah! All hail Hargon! Praise be to Malroth! Okay. O hellish father, hear our prayer. Deliver us from this world of oblivion. Lead us ever onwards as we build your dominion of darkness together. Okay. I'm a little confused as where it's starting at. I think it's starting in the second game. What I'm gathering here. Memory. You are the hero who will save this world. Arise, my child, your destiny awaits. Did I just get arisen by a skeleton? The look on your face. I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero, I know that much. You're one of them builders, right? You'll want to watch that mouth of yours, boy. Telling the truth might land you with more than you bargained for. Still, at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. I've actually got just a job for a lad like you. Once you've wiped the sleep from your sockets, come and meet me up on deck. Okay. Get a move on, move your character, R to control the camera, B to jump. Got it. R to control the camera, B to jump. This gives me my... I can examine. There he peeks inside the pots. Whiff! What a pong! This must be a toilet. It looks like it's been emptied. Hasn't been empty for a very long time. Okay. You know, a ghost ship? You know, like the ship of the dead or something? This guy back here. Ah, the builder. Tell me, boy, did the children of Hargon frighten you? Do you wish to flee from this floating coffin? These waters are cursed. Strange voices carry across the waves, and many a vessel has vanished into vapor. The crew victims to an unknown fate. How are you... Now are you scared? Not as scared as I am, I assure you. I'll be off this death trap at the first opportunity. So, there was a ghost ship in the second game that you would find out on the waters. Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh, hello. I couldn't help but overhear you hobnobbing with that dreadful dreadnought. So you're an apprentice builder, are you? I was going to ask if you'd come up with a plan to get us off the ship, but you're far too much of a rank amateur to figure something out like that. Why in God's name did I ever become a builder? If I had been a farmer or a miner instead, I'd never been left to rot in a sticking cell. We thought the children of Hargon were all but vanquished, but that they were running scared. How did they ever turn the tables on us like this? Yeah, this is definitely picking up after the first Dragon Quest Builders and the second game, I'm thinking here. Alright. Stairs are no match for you, I see. You just can't keep a good lad down. Now, as you'll no doubt have spotted, we're sailing on the open ocean. You've got no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you get very far anyway. You're nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down your gullet. It's fresh from the captain's table, which is where I sit, by the way. He obtains a piece of kelp. Memory can't remember when he last ate. The thought of food makes his stomach start rumbling. Believe it or not, that kelp can be eaten. Select it with the arrows and press X to eat it. Doing so will refill your fullness gauge and replenish some health. Okay, so X. There we go. Down in one. That kelp's pretty tasty, isn't it? The pungent aroma and slimy texture make for a spine-tingling combination. You should thank your lucky stars you got to scout such a scrumptious snack, because it'll be the last meal you ever eat. Yep, you heard me right. You'll be dead soon enough. But don't worry, you won't be shuffling off this mortal coil just yet. I've got plenty of hard graft for you to be getting on with first. Okay, complete. You can wipe that lily-livered look off your face. I'm not going to send you to the cemetery anytime soon. So long as you've got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it. But you'll have to follow my orders to the letter. What's that? You want to know who we are and what you're doing here? You're that desperate to find out how far up the creek you are without a paddle, I might add. Go and talk to those 5 monsters beneath the flag over there. Okay. You're that apprentice builder that we nabbed in Cantlin, aren't you? I must admit, a few pang of sympathy for you. It's not very nice to know that you end with nigh. Cree. Yeah, okay. Well, if there's another builder, you're only an apprentice, you're apprentice, blah, 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 all this stuff. I'm sure you got a whole tons of things to say. Nothing that I particularly care about. What's that? You want to know where we're sailing to? Having the fog, I guess the higher-ups would never know stuff like that to lower little Drakey. Hello, Goo-Man. We're the last surviving members of the Children of Hargoon. The ones who didn't get squished. We're going to bring this world to its knees, all in the name of Gorit and glorious high priests. What's all the slurping? I'm just salivating at the prospect of squashing you Goomans once and for all. Great. Okay, and you. Minhall, Canuck, Moonbrook. From forth these three kingdoms did come the hated heroes, the scions of Erdrick, and laid almighty Hargon low. Yeah, these are from the first game. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form so that Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. But does that mean all hope is lost? No, I say. Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day we will reduce this world to ruin. Okay. Talk to them. Yeah, so you talk to the rest of the crew, eh? Obedient little blighter, aren't you? So now you know, we're the last survivors of the Children of Hargon, loyal servants of the mighty Master of Destruction himself. That means you builders are our sworn enemies. We're sailing the ocean blue. We're rounding up pesky vermin like you, along with anyone else who gets in our way. Yeah, you want to know what we're going to do with all these builders? Only the higher-ups know for sure. But I'll make no bones about it. I reckon you lot are up for the chop. Still, that doesn't mean we can't make the most of what little time you got left. Just be thankful you can be of some benefit as your final moment draws ever closer. Okay. You're hyping me up about this whole death thing and not really serving anything up. Listen up, builder. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars, or worse, you'll do as I say. So here's the deal. Last night's storm messed up my ship good and proper. I want you to make things shipshape around here again. To start with, I want you to break up all the driftwood strewn about the deck and bring me the wood when you're done. Go on, chop chop. Each with driftwood is marked with that. Run up to one and press Y to punch it into something useful. Okay. Do that. Little tutorial area here. I will punch the crap out of you, tutorial area. You will not know what it was like to not be punched. Enel 10. That'll be 10 out of 10. Yep. Well, well, my deck looks much better shape now. You've picked up all that wood. No flies on you, eh? Still, I suppose being given the chance to save your sorry skin will tend to give you a kick up the coccyx. Sir, this is a children's game. You want to know why I'm giving you this chance? Truth is, as a sworn servant of the Master of Destruction, I'm not supposed to fraternize with your kind, but considering the state of my ship, I have no other choice. Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder. You're only an apprentice at the end of the day, so I'm sure it's fine. You wouldn't forsake me for a little thing like this, right? Anyway, I think we've chewed the fat long enough. If you want to cling on to your life for a little longer, I suggest you continue working like the dutiful little builder you are. Just remember, you can get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful that what you bash doesn't bash you back. Okay. You're an odd one. Since the moment I let you out of that cell, you've been scurrying about my deck and chatting with my crew without a care in the world. If anything, I'd wager you're actually enjoying this. There must be something wrong with you. I can't explain it any other way. I mean, why else would you wear that dopey grin on your dopey mush? Faced with the same fate, most prisoners would be scared witless, but not you. You what? You always look like that when someone's got a job for you? Seems like you aren't scared of us at all. I better keep you busy, or who knows what you might try and pull. Luckily, there's plenty for you to be getting on with. For starters, some of the boys on deck have got jobs that need doing. Report back to me when you've sorted them out. Okay. I've been watching you, builder. I saw you scrabble around the deck, greedily pocketing all the wood you could find. The raging tempest that struck last night washed all of our navigation lights overboard, but such things can be rebuilt, can they not? To wit, I wish for you to use the wood you collected to make some new torches. You see the worn-out workbench over there? Use it to make 5 torches. Here, I believe you'll need this oil to craft them. Okay, contain some splotches of oil. Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper positions. The 5 black blocks will be your sign. There is one by the workbench and 4 more around the stairs that lead below decks. Place 1 torch upon each block. Do not fail me, builder. Craft the 5 torches and put them... Here, I got it. Alright, come on. Shut up already. Damn. Worn out workbench. Yep. Need to build. And we'll build 5 torches. Good. Okay. Yes, I other block, select the item and press that. Put it down. Okay. I don't know why it feels like it needs to I mean, it's really hammering home what it wants you to do. And that one. That one. That one. That. And that. There we go. We've lit up the deck. It seems you have done exactly as I asked. The guiding flames burn brightly as before. For ships such as ours, they could do with being a touch more sinister, if I do say so myself, but I shan't complain. The deck is illuminated once more. I must say, your propensity to create unsettles me, but not that it matters. You will soon outlive your usefulness. But your work is not over yet. There are others aboard the ship who might still find some use for you. Go to them, I pray. Okay. Alright, who else wants a piece of me here? Anyone else? Just this guy? Is that it? What about down here? Anyone down here got something for me? Oh, there's a door here. This is where we store our cargo. Real... Okay, the hold. So you wouldn't be that apprentice builder I've been hearing about, would you? They say you can make all sorts of stuff with just a few bits of blobs. I don't know how you builders do it. As the magnificent Hargon said, destruction awaiteth all that is built. And all that hard work is going to waste. Can I just, like, punch some of these? Can't punch them right now. I assume these are lined up for some particular reason later on. Just want to see if any of these guys had something to do down here. I guess not. Is that it? It was just that one guy that had... Oh wait, there's something over here. Yeah, here we go. Well, if it isn't the so-called builder, I didn't want to think you'd own the place the way you're strutting around this deck. What's with the attitude? You're running errands for the boys on the captain's orders, and you want me to give you a job to do? Tell you what, you can help me relieve the boredom of being stuck on this good-for-nothing ship as long as you're not afraid to put your life on the line. Truth is, I've always wondered whether builders could fight. How do you feel about going mano-a-mano with a monster? Oi, you! Fancy taking a swing at this kid? Just try not to kill him, eh? Alright, better put them dukes up. I warn you, though, that skeleton soldier's a proper head case. Come and find me after the fight's finished, if he can still walk. Alright, alright. Beat the enemy. Ow, that hurts. Ow, that hurts a lot. Oof. Wow. Okay, I knocked him down pretty easily. Well, you're a better boxer than you look, I'll give you that. Still, the only thing those pathetic punches of yours hurt was my pride. Not that I should be surprised. You're pretty bony for someone who claims to be a builder. It doesn't exactly bode well for your future career, does it? Lucky you don't have a future to speak of at all. Alright, be off with you. Go and tell the bosun what a weakling you are. Alright. You fight like a cow's cadaver. You builders really aren't cut out for combat after all. Yeah. What's that? You would have smashed him to smithereens if you'd had a weapon? A likely story. You're going to bash him upside the skull with one of them torches you're such a whiz at whipping up? Don't make me laugh. What's that book you got there? I've learned something. Memory learns a new recipe. There we go. Cypress stick. A broken branch whittled to work as a weapon. Attack +8. Don't just stand there smirking. Tell me what's so funny. You what? You just worked out how to make a cypress stick. Well, I never. Are you going to tell me that builders can invent things as well as make them? Well, don't just stand there around looking gormless. Put your money where your mouth is and make the cypress stick then. You know where the workstation is, right? And one more thing. Once you've made it, don't forget to equip it. The weapon's no use otherwise. Okay. I don't mind tutorials, but man, this one is wordy. But I get it. They're trying to make a, you know, the world building here. Make that. Make one of those. Okay, get out of there. Fire, press X to wield it. Try equipping. Yeah. Got it. X to equip. There we go. It's still Y. I guess. Oh, it's. Okay, yeah, it's Y. The wrong thing here. Boy, genius returns. Cypress stick in hand. Now you really look the part. What do you say? Fancy another crack at that old bag of bones now that you got a weapon? Sure. That's a spirit. I want to watch that rotter try and put himself together once you're through with him. Alright, well that was anticlimactic. A bone-crushing defeat. I don't know if I can pick myself up after this one. Go on then, lad. Go brag about beating me into the bosun. Okay. Well, you certainly gave that bag of bones a good hiding. Look at that state of him. The only thing he's good for now is feeding a dog. The humor's kind of nice on it. You what? You feel a bit sorry for him. That's a new one. I'll wager no human ever shed a tear for a monster before. Just don't think you can butter me up by tickling me funny bone. Anyway, thanks for that, builder. It certainly helped pass the time, if nothing else. I even think I learned something today. You builders are useless in a fist fight, but with a weapon in hand, you're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for today just yet. Not by a long shot. I've got a feeling in my bones there's someone else on board who needs a helping hand. Perhaps that guy up there? Can I just knock him off the boat? Can I just go up here and be like, hey guy, you want to get knocked off the boat? Probably not gonna let me. All right, this guy. Oh, this guy over here. All right. I was wondering when he would have something to say to me. My, you've been a busy little boy, haven't you? First you made those torches and now a cypress stick. One can hardly call oneself a builder with one's tools of the trade. Where are yours, builder? Do you even have any? No. Alas not. Other than that simple cypress stick, you haven't a single tool upon your person. Such a shame. Well, I think we had ought to do something about that, hadn't we? I confiscated this pair of gloves from the builder in the brig below decks. Now they are yours. With these equipped, you'll be capable of hoisting up a whole host of objects without the need to smash them first. A deal for organizing your articles in an orderly fashion. So without further ado, take your newfound gloves, gather up all the barrels strewn higgly-piggly about the deck, and place them on the mat beside me. Okay, rearranging barrels. Pick stuff up and plunk it down. Alright. Press ZR to pick something up or put it down, and press Y while holding something to rotate it. Okay. Whoop. Alright, this is going to take a little bit of getting used to. The camera the way it is. Alright, let's move that around and go like that. And just keep on rolling here. I'm assuming there's some kind of run command. Oh, you know what? That's right. It was hold down and he runs a little bit faster. There's the control scheme. There we go. And that. There it is. Wonderful work. 6 perfectly positioned barrels. I'm sure you'll agree that a pair of gloves is an indispensable tool for any budding builder. I was under the impression that the youth of today were nothing but a swarm of work-shy wastrels, but based on your showing just now, I may have to reassess my stance. Alas, no matter the blood, sweat, and tears you shed in servitude, you'll always be a builder, the eternal enemy of our exalted order. I fear your time among us will be but short, but your fate is not for me to decide. That is the captain's responsibility. Alright, we're completing things. Would appear you have attended to everyone's errands for now. Hurry along and inform the good captain that you require some more backbreaking chores. Give me all the weapons I need to take them out here. Not bad, not bad. Looks like you've done everything the lads asked of you. Nice to see a human working his fingers to the bone for the monsters, and not a word of complaint neither. I doubted before, I'm certain now you actually like this sort of thing. You're a proper weirdo, aren't you? Still, I won't be satisfied until you hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So, do you enjoy building things? Yes. Of course you do. It's what gets you out of bed in the mornings. I can tell from the look on your fleshy face. You've got all the makings of a master crafter. And that's why we can't let you live. Or so you think. Well, what with you builders being our mortal enemies and everything, I can't exactly have you running bow to stern building like Billy O, now can I? I'm sorry to say it, kid, but I'm going to have to sever that smiling skull from your shoulders right now. Just tickling your ribs. Don't look so scared. I'm not really going to lop your noggin off. Well, as long as you stay on my good side, that is. After all, I wouldn't want to lose a willing worker like you. I reckon you've got what it takes to be a cracking little cabin boy. What's more, I like the cut of your jibe. What do you say, laddie? Will you join my skeleton crew? You don't have to say anything. I can tell you're too overcome with joy to thank me now. Actually, there's something else I've been meaning to ask you. What's that big book you're lugging around? I've never seen anything like it before. Uh-oh, it's raining. Huh, where did this rain come from? Wow, you'll have to tell me later, laddie. It looks like there's another storm rolling in. Convenient. Convenient storm is convenient. Ah, an apprentice builder. You will do nicely. Who's talking? How do I... This is your world to create and yours to destroy. I can't make this go any faster. I'm going to have to sit here and look at it. Now come to me, my child. Oi, cloth ears. What are you gawking at? Didn't you hear me? I told you get your fleshy rump below decks and into the hold. It's far too dangerous up here for a landlubber like you. So, do I, can I somehow... Oh, I have a key somehow, some way. It looks like. Wow, what the heck's going on? Captain, come to the hold quickly. We're in deep goo-goo down here. Blimey, I don't like the sound of this. Hold tight, I'm on my way. You all right there, builder? I can't be stopping to help some human. I gotta get to the hold. They're gonna need me to plug some holes, probably. I gotta preserve us. This is bad. This is really bad. Hey, builder, get your bony backside in here. Pronto, I need your help. Yep. Over here, builder. What took you so long, eh? I've got bad news, builder. We've been swept right into a reef and the rock's gone clean through the hull. If we don't fix this fast, we'll be heading down to David Jones's locker. I don't know if this will work, but try cramming crate into that hole. You got a pair of gloves, don't you? So use them. Oh, that's what they want me to do with the gloves. Okay. How do I... Ah, there we go. Trying to jump with it. That was a closer shave than I would have liked, but you did it. You've saved my... Oh, throw me a bone, not more holes. Yes, more holes. Wow, we're taking on more water. Gotta do something. Use more crates to plug all those holes up. I'm sensing a pattern here. I like that they have the boss battle music going. Today's boss is... water. A lifesaver, builder or no, I owe you one. But our run-in with that rock has made mincemeat of my hull. The next wave that hits us could... Yeah. Well, I knew it. It's a race against time, builder. Cram more crates of those holes. And cram your crates. Go cram some crates. Okay, did that. Come on over here and bango. And up here, bango. You short up my ship good and proper, builder. I don't know where we'd be without you. She'll hold for now, but who knows how much... I don't know what he was about to say. Oh, throw me a bone. We're done for. Holy moly, look at that one. We don't have any crates big enough to plug up a hole that size. This is it, builder. It was nice knowing you. Don't forget me. Builder! Can I go rescue that other person? Was I supposed to rescue her before this happened? I feel like I was supposed to. Because it said, like, use key. I don't know where I got the key from. Oof. We're getting beheadings here. And my character has, his hair is blonde again. It's almost like they have a pre-render cutscenes without the character development in it. Alright, Dragon Quest Builders 2. Let's see where we start off here now. I go through the little intro, why not? Yeah. I won't be building anything quite like that. My skills aren't quite that good. Alright. Okay. Let's see where I've washed ashore here. Let's see what's up now. Hopefully this is a shorter loading screen than the rest of them. Yeah, we're loading. And we're loading. I assume it's loading in the actual overworld here. Come on, Switch, you can do it. There you go. Memory awakens on a sandy shore. It seems he is washed up on a desert island along with the wreckage of the skeleton ship. He decides to take a look around to see what he can see. Not much. Although, water effects are quite nice. I like it. Grab some of that while we're here. We're already collecting things. What is this? Is that kelp? Okay. Probably need some stuff to eat, so why not? Seaside sand. Grab all that. Oh, I think it's... Yeah, it was Y, okay. Well, we got a chest over here. Suddenly, Memory hears a voice. There's nothing here. The whole place is deserted. Where is this place anyway? How did I even get here? The voice seems to be coming from the other side of the rocky outcrop. Memory might be able to dig through the sand to get to the other side. Yeah, but I have a chest here first. Oh, with more kelp in it. Alright, well. Got me all hyped up for loot here, game, and dragged it away from me. So I guess they want me to dig through this way. Oh yeah, okay. I see it. More cutscenes. Oh, Isle of Awakening. The land of infinite opportunity. We'll see about that. Alright. The sky's such a strange color. If I died and go to heaven? Or hell, more likely? Huh, what was that noise? Hey, Spiky, who the heck are you? Finally, a live one. Say, you wouldn't happen to know how we wound up here, would you? You were on a ship that sank, and then you woke up on this beach? How come you didn't cark it, too? What's your story? Name's Memory, and you're an apprentice builder. Huh, never heard of one of them before. Congratulations, I guess. Anyway, my name's Malroth. Hey, you want to see something really gruesome? Follow me. What's the matter? You're not squeamish, are you? Come on, you won't be disappointed. Wait, it's this way. Okay. Oof, lots of dead people. Now that's what I call dead in the water. I bet you've never seen anything like this before. Seems like you and me are the only survivors from the shipwreck. What's that? You don't remember seeing me on board? But if I was on your ship, then how did I... What the... Hey, that girl isn't dead after all. Sounds like she's in a pretty bad way, though. We should do the right thing and put her out of her misery. No. How about no? Urgh. Where am I? How did I get here? Eep! You're pirates, aren't you? Filthy freebooting brigands who shall take me captive and demand a ransom for my safe return. Wow! There she goes. She's got a mouth on her, hasn't she? There's only one way to make sure she shuts up for good. Mind if I do the honors? I do mind, actually. It's a corpse. Okay. A wave breaks on the shore and washes the body out to sea. Oh, well, that's one way to get rid of the body. Okay. Making sure they're all corpseified. Get away from me, you villains! If you're going to take me captive, at least tell me where we are and how I got here. Well, we're on an island with nothing but sand, rocks, and a few corpses to keep us company. You must have washed up here with Memory when your ship sank. Just a moment. Do I know you? Yes, I remember. You're that builder from the ship, the one who ran around grinning while those hard monsters barked orders at you. I know you were in cahoots with him, so that means it's all your fault. Well, what are you going to do about it? You're going to make the things we need to survive while we wait for a rescue party. Oh well, alright. Even a rank amateur like yourself should be able to use that worn-out workbench outside to make the most basic essentials. I'm Lulu, by the way. Now, what will we need to hold out until help arrives? Let me see. Well, a shelter. Probably. Make a room. We'll need shelter from the elements while we wait to be rescued. I'd rather not die of exposure before then. Walls must be at least 2 blocks high, and we need a door for getting in and out. Why not use this old shack? It's rather worse for wear, but I'm sure you can fix the place up. You can salvage some of the decking from the wreckage to patch up any holes. Just use those gloves of yours to pick it up. You won't have to worry about splinters that way. We have no idea how long it'll take for search party to locate us, so we'll need to find enough sustenance to tide us over until we're rescued. There's bound to be a scallywinkle or 2 on the seashore that are edible as long as you give them a good grilling on a bonfire first. Need some wood to build a fire. Luckily for us, there are plenty of pieces of driftwood and broken barrels from the shipwreck lying about. You may as well put them to use. Now, I can't be expected to put my head down for a night on these lumpy old rocks. I need a proper bed for them to get my beauty sleep. I don't imagine you're capable of building 4 posters, so we'll have to make sure we do with 3 piles of straw bedding. Okay. 4 posters? 4 pillars, maybe? I don't know. Place them in the room when you're done. Hey, don't start telling us what to do, Bossy Boots. Who made you the leader here, anyway? Oh, pipe down, you Neanderthal. You don't even have the common decency to wear a proper shirt. Don't think you're impressing anyone with those oh-so-mighty muscles. Hit it again. I'll show you how mighty these muscles are. Oh, Builder, you'll do these little favors for me, won't you? You'll save me from this savagery? I guess. That's wonderful. I knew you'd do exactly as I asked. You can consider these little tasks as training exercises you like. Then, when you become a fully fledged builder, you'll have me to thank for it. Training exercises? Who does this girl think she is? Remember what I said before about putting her out of her misery? Well, how about we put her out of our misery instead? Mission begin. Okay. That girl really gives me the hump. First she won't stop whining, then the moment she wants something done, she's barking out orders like we're her servants. Don't let her boss you around, okay? You're a builder at the end of the day, not her lackey. This guy. Yeah, I know she's stranded here too, but it doesn't mean you have to help her. Don't be such a soppy, sad case. She's a castaway at the end of the day. Damn, can we just stop talking here? Holy crap. Something I've been meaning to ask. You said you were a builder. Is that like something to do with a duck's nose? Whatever a builder errands to me, I'd mend those walls. I got it, dude. Just shut the frig up. Holy crap, just shut up. Yeah, let's, I gotta pick these up, right? Pick these up and put them down there. Alright, and then this. You have to kind of like walk into the block in order to get it to select. Plus this guy will not get out of my face here. And I keep getting that freaking talk thing. And man, there is some jumpiness going on here. What is happening? Alright, let's grab this. Put that there. Oh, and we've made a room. Memory, you repaired my room. I have somewhere to hide in safety should monsters attack. Not bad for a base apprentice. So you know a room must have a door and walls at least 2 blocks high. Yes, I know. You've already said this. Anyway, I'm ever so happy to welcome, stop by anytime you like. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Cool. So we have to cook food on a bonfire. We got to make a bonfire, first of all. Satisfied with the room. Winkle, bonfire. Yeah. And we learns a new recipe. Yay! Bonfire. Okay. Deal with that book. Come on. Why do we have to talk about every freaking thing under the sun here? Jesus, let me play the freaking game. God damn. Just shut up already. Jesus. Alright. A to build. Build a bonfire. One of them, please. Thank you. Alright. So I guess we'll put the bonfire maybe right there. Okay, blah blah blah. Yeah, shut up. You can use bonfire to cook food, put it on the fire, and then press A to start cooking. See what happens when we throw a sky rifle in there. Yes, I know. How many freaking times are they going to tell me the same damn thing over and over and over again? You know this was made in Japan because they just cannot get over themselves. They're like, let's tell you the same thing 92 freaking times. We already told you. Okay, here we go. And... oh good, he's actually picking up things and doing stuff. That's good. Now where are these scally things at? Actually, you would think that would be really close by. I do not see any though. Pick that up yet. I saw some over here. I guess I didn't. Where do they want me to go for this now? Are they just way out here? I'm going to ask you something. Oh, God, just shut up already. Making the materials and builders, what does any of that actually mean? Smash things, builder, about... okay, I think I'm starting to get... Yeah. Come on, I don't know you already. Look, they might be 10 a penny where you come from, but I'm telling you, I never met a builder before. When I get my memory back, I'll tell you all about my blissful builder-free childhood. You know, helping hand, man, destroy pretty much anything I touch. You know those... there might be some knocking about nearby. I got it. Shut the freak up already. Stop talking to me. Can I make him stop following me? Driving me nuts. You wouldn't be... Come on. Shut up. Alright. I think I got one of those. Is that it? Is just the one? No, here's some more over here. Alright, we'll do that. Excellent. Cool, and he picked up one. So every time I hit something, he'll hit something of the same type. Well, that's good to know. If it's nearby, anyway. Excellent. Alright, so I think we've got enough here for that. Let's take out some slimes too while we're at it. Just for the sake of argument. Maybe the slimes will kill those guys. I don't have to deal with them anymore. And we're getting some oil from them. That's good. Alright. Getting a nice slow start here. Alright, we'll get on over here and cook some stuff. Let's go, yep, place that. And cook. Careful, this guy will just fell in the fire. That must be how you cook it. So you builders just make food too. Still, it's a little while. Yeah. Look for some more materials. If it takes a little time to cook, just try to be patient. It'll be ready before you know it. Yeah, well, I'm not going to go look for more materials right now. We've been looking for materials all the way. By the by. Collect. Alright, that aroma. Oh, she found it. Does it smell of a succulently seared scallywinkle? I must have it. Yeah. The scent of the seaside combines perfectly with the gravelly crunch of the sand grains. Simply irresistible. You don't have to limit your culinary repartee to scallywinkles, you know. If you see anything else that looks vaguely edible, try cooking it on a bonfire. I find a cooked meal much more filling than raw fare, and it makes me feel healthier too. Just remember that cookery is all about experimentation. Okay. Oh, how rude of me. I just realized I never asked your names. Oh, we're going to go through this now, huh? Memory Malroth, you say. I know you're a builder, Memory, but what do you do, Malroth? Well, actually, I don't know what I do. I woke up on this island, but I can't remember anything before that. My memory is completely blank. Well, an apprentice builder and his amnesiac friend. What an unexpected partnership. Well, we're not partners. If you think a guy like me would team up a puny little runt like him, blah, blah, blah. Speaking of dreams, I'm starting to feel a little drowsy. It's been a long... Yeah, I got it. You want me to make a freaking bed. I understand. I understand. There's a new recipe. Straw bedding. Okay. Here we go. He's got his book out again, right? That's so. You reckon we can make straw bedding out of dry grass? Well, I think I saw some dry and grassy along the shore to the west. Could that be what you're looking for? I would imagine it is, probably. Let's go cook that. Some stuff cooked for ourselves here. I wonder if I could... looks like I could place multiples on there. Maybe just have them all go at once. That would be good. Cooked one for myself. Let's go... No, I can't cook more than one, huh? Well, that's annoying. Alright, to the west, he said. Okay, yeah, over where we were before. I have a couple of these ready to go. Select. Got it. I guess there's things where you'll have multiple things for a recipe, I guess. That's why they have the place still there. Okay. I guess they mean this grass here, huh? New dry grass, yep. You know, make yourself useful and pick up some grass for me. There we go. This is nice. I can just stand here and let him pick up things. There we go. There's also some kind of statue or something over there. I don't know, or a platform of some kind. So I'm assuming that's like a monster spawner or something over there. I think they had something like that in the first one. Your fullness gauge ever drops to 0%. You won't be able to dash or string two sword slashes together. It's wise to fill your stomach before that happens. Okay, yeah, I'm at 10%. I was going to say I'd probably have to eat something. Go here and eat that. There we go. Excellent. Alright, onwards. Go make these straw beds. Oh, a build. And furniture, we need 3 of those. Yes. Okay. So in we go, and let's go, we'll put these relatively far apart. 1, 2, 3, there we go. This is a wonderful memory. You made a bed for me and a couple for yourselves, too. Take a nap during the day will help to recharge our energies, and after the sun goes down, we'll be able to while away the dark or dangerous night in dreamland. I wonder what Mama and Papa would say if they knew I was rubbing shoulders with a builder, and on a desert island no less. When the children of Hargon attacked my hometown of Rippleport, my parents were caught up in the fighting. Those maniacal monsters murdered them in cold blood. So I stowed away on an accursed ship hoping to avenge their deaths, but I was caught before I had any chance to do anything. We all know what happened next. Oh, Papa, Mama, I may be marooned on a desert island with these 2 lumbering lummoxes, but I shall survive. I pray that you watch over me in these trying times. Anyway, thank you both ever so much for sorting our sleeping arrangements. It's been a long, hard day. I suggest we all get some well-earned rest. Okay, there we go. Build some beds. And get some sleep. Oh. I gotta actually tell her that we finished. Alright, let's see now. You repaired the room, sorted out sleeping arrangements, maybe supper. I believe that's everything. Let's say it's a real relief to have a builder around, and judging by the quality of your work, one would never imagine you were still only learning the ropes. I know we're straying here, but in a weird way, I'm actually looking forward to it. I shall give you even more work to do, so that you might blossom as a builder. This way, life might be a little less luxurious than I'm accustomed to, but even so, I think this could be a little fun adventure. And as for you, Malroth, this could be the perfect opportunity to absorb a little culture and maybe even some manners. Now then, Memory, I want you to go out at first light every morning and forage 30 scallywinkles and 50 strips of kelp. Must be all cooked by lunchtime or I shall be cross. Wow. They've given me 2 characters that are completely hateable. Lilu's demands. Mission is complete. Got it. Let me go here first. I gotta cook up some things before we go the next day and then don't have anything to eat. Have to make multiple bonfires here. Speed this up a little bit. In fact, I should do that actually. Like that. X to place, A to cook. Well, it's cooking up. Let's make another bonfire just to speed things up here. Put this one down there. Whoops. One down there. And place and cook. There we go. And that one. And place and cook. Excellent. And click that. And very soon now. Like that. There we go. Talk to this guy. Thought Lulu might calm down a bit once she got what she wanted, but she's just as big a pain in the neck as she was before. Still, I'm impressed. Despite all our nagging, you made everything we need to stay alive. I wish I could do what you do. Hey, Memory, can I have a go on that workbench? I want to try making something myself. I've been watching you make stuff all day, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly what to do. Watch this, Memory. I'm going to be a builder just like you. Now then, what was it you do first? No, that's not right. Damn it, why isn't this working? Alright, you asked for it. Grah! What did I do wrong? It doesn't make sense. Why can't I make things? At this rate, I'll never be a builder. Forget it. I thought making stuff would be all fun and games. It was actually way harder than it looks. Sorry, I'll be relying on you to build things for me from here on out. Seeing as you made all that stuff for Lulu, I think it's about time you even things out and made something for me. He's gonna want weapons, right? Learn a new recipe. Oaken Club, yep, exactly. Attack plus 12. Can only be used by Malroth. Alright, build. This club, just one of them. Is that for me? What would I want with a silly old stick? Not just any stick, it's an oaken club. I can use it to whack stuff. Ha ha ha! That sounds right up my alley. Alright, I'll take it. Give it here. Hey, this really is a club and a half. I wonder how it performs. Only one way to find out. Stand back while I give this beauty a few test swings. Ha ha ha, I like it. No, I love it. Squishing slimes will be so much more satisfying now. And to think you made it using only the junk we found on the beach. You're amazing. Thanks, Memory. This club is the best present anyone's ever given me. I think. Memory, can you feel that? Some kind of evil aura. It must be coming from a monster, but whatever it is, it's way more dangerous than those scrawny little slimes we saw before. Yeah, that's that platform over there. This could be a good chance for you to learn a thing or two about how to fight. Just follow my lead, and you'll be scrapping with the best of them in no time. Monster somewhere down the coast of the west. Come on, I want to break in my new club by breaking that sucker's skull. Okay. Yeah, I know exactly where it is, because I remember they had like monster platforms and stuff that you had to take over in the first game. Looks like they brought them back. Luckily it's saving over there. Group of monsters appear. Yep. Ooh, trying to get out of the way of this guy. Ow. That hurts. There we go. Well, what was that? When you stuck your hand out just then, I got this irresistible urge to slap it. It's called a high five. It's something friends do to celebrate a job well done. No, I never thought of myself as a touchy-feely type, but maybe I could make an exception for this high five malarkey. Anyway, how'd you enjoy the battle? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling fitter already. Memory of Malroth's level increases. Okay. Malroth gets stronger. Memory reaches level 2. Maximum HP increases. Okay. Oh, good whacking that rat, right? It's like an irritating little itch has been well and truly scratched. Don't forget, you're a builder, not a fighter. If you want to stick to the construction, you can leave the monster mashing to me. Still, building does look like fun. I wish I could make stuff like you do, but I guess wanton destruction is much more my bag. Anyway, let's head back to the hut before Lulu steals all the bedding. She's a wily one, alright. You better make sure you sleep with one eye open tonight. Glad I met you. What do you say we explore the whole island together? But let's do it tomorrow. I'm about to conk out any second now. Yep, okay. Resting in bed during daytime will restore your health. Climb into bed at night and go straight to sleep, and you'll wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed the next morning. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those. Alright, let's do that. Head on back here. Hopefully, I mean, they're still going to be holding my hand for a while, which is... I wish I could just say... I wish I could say skip all this. Or at least if it wasn't so wordy, it would be better. But man, are they, like, really... really pushing it with the dialogue here. Alright, we'll go to sleep then. Get the old sleeping music. Morning, you two. I hope you slept soundly because our new life as castaways officially begins today. Your first mission is to collect some kelp for breakfast from the... Eek? No! What is it, Lulu? A monster? My scallywinkle, it's disappeared. What? Alright, Malroth, on up. I know it was you. I purposely only ate half of that seared scallywinkle last night so I could have the rest for breakfast. Give it back this instant. What are you wittering on about? I haven't touched your manky half-munched mollusk. Huh? That aura, what's going on this time? Hey, you two, you're going to want to see this. Aha, there's the culprit. That monster must be the one who snaffled my scallywinkle. Oh ho ho! Okay. Are those steps it's revealing? It's revealing steps. Alright. Whoa, just took down a whole cliff. And are those steps? Oh, this way, young whippersnappers. Okay, we got some kind of temple or something here? A floating freak can't seriously expect us to follow it, can it? On second thoughts, maybe it'll be able to tell us something about this island. Memory, Lulu, let's get after that monster. I've got some questions that need answering. Okay. You've got questions that need answering. Alright, hop up the steps. Here we go. Taking a look around, see what's here. Oh, this way, quickly now. There, stay where you are, you freaky fogey. That metal monsters even made the sky turn a funny color. Who cares about the stupid sky? I want my breakfast, and you two are going to jolly well help me get it back. Okay. Away we go here. Where are we headed and what are we doing? That is the question here. Lots of blocks that refuse to... Okay, I guess there is something back there. Look, there's a whole area inside here. This way! Kitty Winkle's nearly there. Leading us on a wild goose chase. Does that hard hammerhood expect us to follow him all the way to the top of the mountain? Monster's got some kind of strange power. I've never felt anything like it. We need to catch up. Alright, just kind of looking at the mini-map there at all the blocks and stuff above us. It seemed like there was something inside that mountain. I actually kind of want to go back and look in there. I have no idea if we'll come back here again. Hang on a second. Because there was stuff over here. I don't know if we'll come back here or if this is teleporting us somewhere else or whatnot. I just kind of want to see this for a second. I see something over here. That is not what I wanted to do at all. Can I not? I can't break that because it's too solid, huh? But there is something in there. You can see steps and stuff in there. I guess we'll be going in later there. Alright, let's get moving along here. Just hopping along, following the path laid out there for us. And hey, some steps we can walk up. Whoa. Okay. Big old temple. What's a place like this doing on a desert island? Come on, the Hammerhood's just up ahead. Let's make it spill the beans on all this island secrets. Okay. There's no escape now, you sneaky Skywinkle swindler. Just hand over to Bivalve and no one gets hurt. Surely a noble lady can permit a hungry Hammerhood her half-snarfed leftovers. I'll tolerate no excuses. Stealing is stealing. No ifs or buts about it. Memory seared that Skywinkle especially for me. Now give it back, you horrible, hoary, hairy hermit. Ah yes, memory. It just so happens that I've been waiting for Builder to rock up here for, oh, a very long time indeed. Wait, how do you know that he's a builder? Oh, you're an observant one, aren't you? Why, the very reason I pinched that scrum... I can't keep that up anymore. Skywinkle was to lure up your fine friend up here. Look around you, memory. This temple has lain in this sorry state for longer than I can recall. If you are a builder I believe you to be, then perhaps you can fix it. Everything you need to rebuild the temple is right here in these chests. But a fresh-faced builder like you might find the going difficult without a blueprint as a guide. Come back here. Come back here, you conniving old codger. If you think you're going to fix your house for free, you got another thing coming. Anyway, what's a blueprint? Okay, then he draws out a mountaintop temple blueprint. This tells us everything we need here. We need total, what's that? Masonry wall, 36, brazier, 4 of them. Okay. We got 30% of our requirements for it. Remember, why did you draw all these lines on the ground? Is this one of those blueprints that Hammerhood was telling us about? Yeah, they had blueprints in the first game too, so. Gosh, you never even been here before, but you're still able to draw up a design for a mountaintop temple. That's incredible. All you have to do is build it. Make sure you follow the blueprint to the block now. That old loony was telling the truth. Those chests should contain everything you need to finish the job. Yeah, I got it already. Just shut up. Holy crap. Press when you're standing, minus when you're standing on a blueprint to view more info about it. Check the blueprint as you build and make sure every block is in its rightful place. Okay. Here. All that up. Sorry, wall blocks. Okay. And some braziers. Got it. Okay, so if I hit minus here, I need, okay, looks like those there. It still says 30%. Oh, it's 30% complete is what it's telling me. Alright, never mind. Okay, so let's try X there. I think I'm doing this right. Go. Alright, and then if I do minus here, yeah, we're at 70%. Yeah, the braziers go on top. Okay. So do that, 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 and that. And then the brazier goes there, there, and there. There we go. Complete the mountaintop temple blueprint. Good work. You finished the blueprint. You didn't even bring a sweat. I think I have you build me a palace next. That shouldn't be any trouble for an expert like you. Let's be one thing though. How did you come up with the blueprint in the first place? Wait, I think I know the answer. That big book on your back has everything you need to know to be a builder written inside. You're busted out, Memory. The secret's out. You may as well let me read it. You won't? Why not? Something the matter, Memory? You've gone all red. Wait, you don't have a mucky magazine sandwich between the pages, do you? Muckiness doesn't matter to me. A quick wipe down with a damp cloth and they'll be good as... Oh ho ho! You finished repairing the temple, I see. I knew you would. Wouldn't let me down. All it took was a glance and you drew up that blueprint. Quick as a flash. You're the real deal, Memory. A builder born and bred. Okay. Temple of the Builder, I guess. It's in the middle there. Thank you for your hard work. I'd like to give you a little present. Here, you deserve it for the cracking job you did. Hammer acquired. Alright, bash blocks to bits. Here we go, finally. Silly old hammer, I thought you were going to give me back my breakfast. A giant mallet, an indispensable item in the toolkit of any self-respecting builder. That hammer in your hand, you can break blocks you couldn't before and gather even more materials. I also have another corking gift for you. I'm sure you'll like this one. I give you this island, all of it, every last block. What? You're giving him this entire island? All he did was repair a temple. This world was once home to a legendary builder. They came to this island, the Isle of Awakening, and sought to turn it into their very own piece of paradise. Oof. But now everything has crumbled away. All that remains is the ancient builder's belief embedded in the blocks beneath us. Long have I waited for another builder to come, one who could bring life back to this barren land, block by block. And you want memory here to do all the hard work? We don't even know what we're supposed to build. We don't know who you are either. I bet the island isn't even yours to give away. It certainly is mine. I'll have you know I'm the guardian spirit of the island, and what I say goes. Also, you've just become the proud owner of a private island. Memory, are you going to take the offer? If you do accept, would you mind if I stayed here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'll stick around too, at least until I got my memory back, if that's okay with you. What do you say, Memory? Will you take the island? It's a stonking good offer. Yep. You make the right decision now. You can begin to work on Lulutopia. The first thing I want is a palace. Malroth, I need you to... Lulutopia? I don't think so. Today we established Malroth's empire of evisceration, right, Memory? And she could be our first sacrifice. Yeah. Alright. Oh, you young upstarts. The island belongs to Memory now. You should leave big decisions like these up to him. Now, Memory must be itching to try out that giant mountain of yours. Come up and see if you can break this wall behind me. There's an absolutely smashing treasure back there I think you'll be very interested in. Hammers are perfect. You can switch tools at any time by pressing A. ZR wants to do a bash. Alright, so... A to inspect. Well, that treasure just looks like a tatty old notice board to me. May seem ordinary to the untrained eye, but that notice board is in fact a portal through which a builder may peek into other dimensions. I'll explain more later. Now just peer into the portal and marvel at all the knockout things you see. Notice boards where builders go to share their favorite snaps. Use it when you want to show off your... Oh. Yeah, no. No thanks. Line features. Yeah, whatever. I don't really want to connect, thanks. Okay. Competitions and stuff, I don't care. Go away. Like what you saw, youngins. No, not really, just go away. I hate when they're like, here's where we're gonna foist this online stuff at you. I don't care. Just go away. I want to play a single player game. Leave me. Leave me be. Alright. Talk to him. Tell you like your new notice board. It's quite the snapper's paradise, isn't it? As long as you have one of those boards nearby, you can flout the laws of space and time and observe the work of other builders. You can put your creations on display. I don't care. Alright, speaking of which, there's one rather big stumbling block that's getting in the way. This island, there are hardly any raw materials. I don't think even a master builder There's only one way to get your hands on the materials you need. Track them down elsewhere and bring them back here. Got it, I guess. As the young damsel pointed out, this island is more than a little lacking in useful materials for aspiring builder, but even if you had everything you needed, I doubt you'd make much more headway. Just the three of you. Wood and stone are all well and good, but what you really need is people. You'll have to travel to other islands and bring back a few friends to help you out. Besides, it gets lonely rattling around this big island all by yourself. A few fresh faces will likely liven the place up. Well, I thought we were stranded here. How are we supposed to get to these other islands without a ship? A top-notch question indeed, and one that heavens shall soon answer. You're just winging this, aren't you? You don't have a clue. Hmm? Oh, a ship just appears. Oh, a ship, whoever would have thought it. Of course. Convenient. You're doing this on purpose now, alright? Out with it. Who are you really? You can cut all the rubbish. Well, to tell you the truth, I can't remember who I am, but I'm not even sure I ever knew. I got a funny feeling that it'll all come right back to me if I watch memory work as building magic. There's no time like the present. Let's go speak to the captain of that ship and get the work started. Your destination has been added to your map. Okay. First of all, before we do that, though, where's this captain at? I guess he's all the way down. Probably all the way down there, right? But before we do that, I want to... Because I can now bash things. I want to bash my way through this wall and figure out what the heck is in this middle thing here. In the middle of this mountain. I saw what looked like steps in there. But the game is very heavy-handed in the first couple hours here. It's taken so long just to get through all the nonsense here. Yeah, let's go here and... Still can't bash through it, huh? It looks like there might be a monster portal in there, maybe? Can't really tell. Definitely something in there. See some wood and stuff, but I can't break through the stone here with the mallet. I need a pick or something. I'm assuming that they'll give that to me at some point. Alright, well, let's go and see if we can meet up with this guy. Watch me not have the... Oh, yeah, it's down here. Okay, I was like, watch me not have to walk all the way around this place to get here. But I did. Alright, let's actually eat something too while we're at it. Good. There's our house here, and then guys just on the other side. Alright, you sir, talk to me. Ahoy there, me briny bilge rats. I haven't seen any other humans for fathoms. The name's Brownbeard. I was painting the ocean blue, mind me bee's knees when I sailed right into the path of one of the children of Hargon's slave ships. I managed to avoid him, but only by steering into a terrible storm. By the time I realized my map was back to front, I was already stuck in a coffee stain. Tried to turn back, but I was lost at sea. That's when I eyed this island on the port board, bow, and punted over. So what's your story? How you young whippersnappers end up here? Oh, we gotta go through this whole frickin' thing. Blah, 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 blah. Tell you what, if you let me stick around, I'll be your chauffeur. I'll ship you off to any island. Okay. Or at least I'll try. You see, I know these oceans like the back of my neck. I don't know my neck at all, but if you hear any of the islands nearby, I'll happily ferry you over. Well, your boat's a bit on the small side, but it looks a decent nick. Let's say we've got a deal. Okay. Fine captain will take you to nearby islands. I'm sure if I... Yeah, I got it. I got it, dude. Just shut up. Already. Damn. tired of reading all this nonsense. It's all the same stuff over and over and over again. Alright, so Furrowfield. We'll travel there. It will be deleted. Please don't exit the game and turn off the console. Okay. Reach your destination. You sure you want to continue? Yes. Plane built for chugging cargo. You'll have to leave behind everything you gathered here and fish for more materials when we reach our destination. Okay. Island then. Yep, we're not sticking around. Going to. Actually, I think I'll stay here. Okay, yeah, we can only bring us two along. Alright. Got it. I got it. I understand. You don't have the capacity for more than 2 people. Just let's get through it already. Furrowfielders put them to work. Okay. Back. Have a grand tail. All that stuff. Got it. Alright, finally. Jesus. Takes them 90 minutes just to get through all the dialogue here. So Lord of Destruction has befriended a builder. I was gonna say Malroth is the Lord of Destruction. He just doesn't remember it. Destiny moves in mysterious waves. Neither men nor monsters can escape its influence. Oh my god, can he just like give me the option to go through this? I think there's loading going on in the background. That's why they're making this take so long here. Oh, come on. But now is the time of creation. Build to your heart's content, young builder, while we await the day of awakening. And I await this freaking loading that they think that they're being clever at hiding, but they're not. Come on already. Jeez. Let's get through this. Can we go? Can we go? Can we go? I'm hitting every button here. There's only one who can save this world from oblivion, Malroth, the Lord of Destruction. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. It's hurting. Apparently the Switch doesn't have enough power to do whatever they're trying to do in the background here. There we go. Oh, and then another loading screen. They couldn't hide enough loading behind the text, so they had to have another loading screen. Oh boy. Yeah, lots of loading here. I assume the PS4 version of this probably has less of this, has less loading going on, but man, oh man. Furrowfield, the land of verdant vegetation. Here we are at last. Harry Hermit's got a nerve sending us all the way out here in a boat like this. The way it was listing from size high, I'm amazed we made it here at all. Well, list or no list, you sound and safe on dry land now. Welcome to Furrowfield, yar. At least I assume it's Furrowfield. I ain't never heard of the place myself, but I don't look like a Baron or a Zarin, so I can tell you that much. Heading out for a bit, the sea, blah blah blah. I'll be back in time to take you both home. Alright. Tired of talking with him. Honestly. Tired of talking. Let's get some action going here. Got 100% food though. Oh, there's a bed to rest on right on the shoreline here. Alright. That is pretty weird, don't you think? Trees are all withered, the ground's gross and slimy, and the whole place stinks like someone left a sack of apples in the sun for a month. You think we'll find the greenery we're after in a slimy, sticky place like this? Huh? Whoa, what the heck's that? Some kind of pink pulsating thing. What is it? Looks like a slime to me. Or a pig. Some kind of fruit. I wonder what it tastes like. You reckon the whole thing's edible, or... Ugh. Stupid thing just blew up in my face. What a stink. It's turned dirt around and all gross and slimy, too. Ah, I've heard of fruit going off before, but not like that. This place is crazy. Huh? I smell a fight brewing, memory over there. Leave me alone. There's no point in trying to eat me. I'm nothing but skin and bone. Eek. It sounds like fun. Come, let's go see what all the screaming's about. Okay. So this is like in the first game they had all this sort of muck, and as you built stuff, it you could make it go away or purify it or whatever. Looks like they're doing that again. That's good. Over here and kill a few more slimes because we can. And some slugs too. Alright. Let Malroth take most of that. The Bad Boons attack. Yep. There's like a roll. Doesn't seem to be a roll or anything here. You just kind of have to jump away from them. Bad Boons are defeated. Yeah, that'll teach those monkeys to mess with us. Right, time to get some info out. Sally screams a lot. So this is how I die, as a dinner for a big stinky ape. I hope I give him horrible indigestion. Wait, the monsters are gone. Those scaredy cats must have turned tail and fled when they finally worked out who they were dealing with. Hmm? Eek! Since when have you two been staying there? Did you beat the monsters? Oh, I see. Thanks for your help. My name's Rosie. What's yours? And what are you doing here? He's Malroth, the amnesiac, and you're Memory, the apprentice builder, and you've come here to find out how to add a little greenery to your islands. You know, going around telling everyone you're a builder is a risky business. There's no telling how they might react. You're lucky you met me, and I might be lucky that I met you. Alright, my mind's made up. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few rules. As the finest farmer on Furrow Field, it is my duty and pleasure to give you the grand tour of its finest farm. Come and follow me. Okay. Lead the way. Somewhere here. See the remnants of things. Shall we go? Yeah. Oh, there it is over there. I see it. This will be our new home away from home then, it looks like. Yeah, because here's the flag. Usually plant flags here. Well, here we are, Furrowfield Farm, the greatest, greenest garden on the island. How do you like it? I don't mean to burst your bubble, but it's not that great. It's not very green. It isn't even a garden. Oh, I know. That's because we haven't built it yet. Huh? Furrowfield used to be a plant lover's paradise, with vegetables and flowers growing everywhere and anywhere. But then the spoil spores appeared and turned all the earth into horrible, stinky slime. You can hardly even grow weeds in it. There was once a great farm here, the biggest and brightest on the whole island, and if all of us put our minds to it, I think we could bring it back. All of us? Are those guys mixed up in this too? Come, Perry, there must be something we can do. This is the last of our wheat, not to mention the soil. We've scant enough arable earth as it is. Won't stand so close over you, Mr. Bonanzo, sir. This here spoil sport looks like it could go off any minute. Suffering slimes. Bonanzo, Perry, are you alright? Quick, you two. We have to get over there and make sure they're okay. Yeah, this is where you plant a flag and this becomes a thing. So you haven't played the first game. They're doing all the same stuff here, which is why it's a little bit frustrating, because it's like, I know what I'm doing. Just let me loose here. Bonanzo, Perry, are you alright? We are, Rosie, but alas, our wheat is not. That spoil sport just obliterated the entire crop. Who are you two, pray tell? I've not seen your faces before, and to be honest, I think I rather liked it that way. Alright. Blimey neck, what kind of fellow goes around telling everyone he's a builder? Blah, blah, blah. Listen here. Close this far. But we should not be taken for ninnies. I was expected to believe this so-called builder. We're gravely mistaken. All that stuff. Must face facts, my dear. Farrowfield Farm is gone. The dream is over, and it's time to wake up. Here, that stuck-up beardy bloke really rubbed me up the wrong way. Still, facial hair aside, felonies aside, he's got a point. There's no point trying to rebuild the farm if the soil is no good. You're wasting your time. I'm not the finest farmer in Furrowfield, and married, blah, blah, blah. We can work together, all this stuff. I got it, just like, holy crap, let me loose. Do it on your own. Yes, I will do it. Go. Shut up already. Just shut up. Shut up. Best place to put it. Some kind of sign. Yeah. We learned there's a new recipe. It's going to be a flag, right? Oh, scarecrow. Drive off destructive pets. Causes residents to turn surrounding suitable soil into tilled earth. Okay. The matter, you're pleased with yourself. You've worked out how to build scarecrows. Of course, they're always found in fields. You stick one on the ground, everyone will know that's where our new field is. Where should we put it? You're going to tell me exactly where to put it. Oh, I just know just a spot. There's still a little bit of good, clean soil over there. Alright, officially marked the field of scarecrow. If you need materials, you can get cord from vines that grow around here and wood from the trees. You just have to hit them with your hammer. Yeah, I know, I got it. Just leave me be here. Alright, so we need wood from the trees and cord from the vines. Let's do that. Where's my change with A. There we go. Excellent. And then scarecrow in the field. I will just let me get some cord and other things here. Alright, this is falling all over the place here. Trying to get to this. There we go. Grab that. And more vines here. Excellent. Alright, so now where's the workbench at? Around here. I think it's up here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Build a scarecrow. Need some dry grass. Alright. Oh, that's not what. We're here. And grab all that. Cool. That should be enough, I hope. Yep, here we go. Build that. Alright, when you place a scarecrow on the ground, the farmers will hoe any nearby earth and turn it into tilled soil that's ready for sowing. Okay. Right on over here, you say. So, X. Place. Is that what I think it is? It is. Now that we have a scarecrow, everyone will know where to plant our crops. Alright, you can leave the next step to me. It's tilling time. Watch this. I'm a dab hand with a hoe. Okay. Wait for Rosie to till the field. 10 of them. Okay. We got some people coming back here. Go around telling people you're a builder. Cabbages, short of a picnic. Yeah, okay. Oh, those guys didn't run away. They just kind of stand over there, huh? Well, while we're here, let's go examine this. It's a strange pattern in the soil. Yeah, okay. They're not ready to tell me about the planting the flag yet. Or building the flag to plant it. But I know that's what's coming at some point here. Played enough of the first game, at least for that anyway, to know that. What are the hearts for? Memory obtains a strange something. Ah, farming's so much fun. I'm so happy I could pop. You look pretty cheery just now, too, waving your arms in the air with a big grin on your face. What was that about? Huh? Something popped out of me, and you picked it up. I did feel like I was bursting with gardening glee just now. Maybe, just maybe, some of that happiness actually burst out. Whatever it was, it's sure to come in useful, I guess. Any more than pop out of me, make sure you scoop them all up. To show their enjoyment and appreciation for building, farming, and other things we take for granted, the residents will drop gratitude points. Try to collect as many as you can. Okay. Alright, so then, what do you think? I've tilled the earth around the scarecrow. I've done it without you, with your excellent inventions and all that stuff. Got it. And all that stuff. You don't see what's so dangerous about that. You've been living under a rock or something? Everyone knows that builders are the enemy. But anyway, we better get back to business. We have a field. Now let's grow some crops. Okay. So, grow some crops. Right, now that the soil's all ready, the next thing to do is plant some seeds. You know, memory, these are for you. Yay! Cabbage seeds. Okay. Plowing is easy peasy. Anyone with a hoe could do it, but it takes a steady hand and a keen eye to plant a seed properly. I think you're just a man for the job. Be 5 cabbage seeds there all together. Let me know when they're all resting happily in the soil. Okay. Next, the plant. Plant. She's gonna keep on making more soil for us. Amazing, she says. Good work. You planted all the seeds. You did a lovely job of it. Just wait until Bonanza and Perry see this. Will be begging for a piece of the agricultural action. Soon enough, the seeds will sprout, and we'll be one step closer to fulfilling my dream. It's like, let's move it along here. Thanks to you, we have ourselves a fully plowed field. The only thing left is water seeds. You see that little hill over there? I'm sure there's water on it somewhere. Spring at the very top, but it's a bit of a pain to have to climb all the way up there every time we need water. That's where you come in. Can you build something that would make it easier for us to get to the water? Some sort of irrigation station? Or a bucket? Or a well? Or something? Oh, he's putting a blueprint down. Irrigation station blueprint. I need, what, 23 spoiled soil and no blockage? One blockage? What does that mean? One blockage. Oh, I guess to keep... Oh, they have the water... We want the water to spill down into here, I guess. Spoiled soil. I need 23 spoiled soil? Holy heck. This is a blueprint. Did you draw this off the top of your head? That's amazing. Materials for ourselves. Well, there's one thing we have plenty of. It's spoiled soil. Just smash up the ground if you need some. Oh, and don't forget to break up a block that's holding the water back when you're done. Oh, that's what they mean. Okay, get rid of that one block. Then we'll have ourselves a nice little watering hole. Okay. Just remember, there's always plenty of kelp down at the beach. Okay. No, we're fine right now. So, Just gotta grab a bunch of this stuff here, which I'm gonna have to do with. How do you break up blocks underneath you? That's the question. I guess I don't have like a way to do that yet. Probably need a pick or something for it. Alright, so we'll come over here and grab some of this stuff. Feel free to jump in anytime here, Malroth, and like bash some stuff. I guess he won't bash this, he'll only collect things on the surface. Come on. Come on, there you go. We have more than enough now, though. 30 is what we have here. We'll go place these down. So, X right there. It's a little bit finicky trying to get them to line up here. Well, it's trying its best. Yeah, that's right. Just stand right where I'm going to put something. Okay. Do this. Oh, that's not right. Come here. And you. Like that. Alright. So, view blueprints. What else do I need to do? 2 more at the top there. Okay. So, whoops, that's not it. There and there. And then all I have to do is get rid of that 1 block. Okay. Memory completes the irrigation station blueprint. Well, that is some dirty water. Oh, he had to run all the way up there just to slap my hand. Okay. Wow. Who says? Oh, now we got ourselves an irrigation station. We can water the fields. I can't thank you enough. Watering plants is a lot like tilling soil. Any idiot can do it, so you can leave the watering up to me. You two stand back and watch the watering whiz work her magic. Yes, feel free to do said things. Okay. So, yeah, let's go collect some of these hearts and things. Here. Okay, she's got a bucket already. Good. But, you know, don't hurry on my behalf here. Just take your good old time there with that. Oh, I gotta wait for her to do all 5 of those? Ugh. Alright, well, while we're waiting on that. Oh, we got like an anvil here too. Can I build anything on the anvil yet? I can. Broken club. Paper stick. Alright, I've already got everything that's on there though. We're gonna need some food. Oh, she's done. Good. There we go. All our thirsty little seeds have had a nice big drink now. All there is to it, you just till the soil plants. Yeah, I got it. Left on the island, it's easy to tell the soil's spoiled. It all goes purple and sticky. Sometimes it looks green if there's moss growing on top. But when you dig down, you find nothing but grimy slime. The only soil that's any good for gardening is nice earthy brown color. You look at some of the soil I tilled before and compare it to moldy stuff nearby. I got it. Alright. One thing left to do, wait for them to grow. Okay. Just harvest them with a cypress stick. I've seen you swinging about. Okay. It'll be a while before they're ready to be harvested, though. Meanwhile, you could pass time by clearing away the rocks and weeds in our future fields, and you can plant some more seeds, too. A few more I had hidden away. Great. Let's go plant these. Once you've sown your seeds, there'll be some time before they're grown. In the meantime, why not make the farm a little prettier? Yeah, okay. Game's like, this is the slow part. You should probably go find something fun to do. Great, thanks. Thanks for that, game. Okay, so we did that. And I guess we should probably build up this room here so we have a place to stay. I need some wood for that, I'm thinking. There we go. Take that down. And I wonder if it'll let me actually build any wood stuff here, because I don't know if I have a recipe for wood blocks yet. Oh, but there's some on the ground here. I'll use these. Oh, that's not it. Alright, let's see what recipes they've actually given me. If any more. I don't think I have any more. No, just furniture. Okay, so what I needed to do was actually pick those up instead of breaking them like I've been doing. Let's change to our gloves. I'm going to pick them up and move them. Okay. It just takes forever and a day to do. That's... Okay, she's leaving hearts all over the all over the ground over there. Oh man, it's gonna take forever. just let me build blocks from the beginning here. Let's grab all that. And let's grab this here. That's there. There we go. We made a small room. And then we can now grab up the cabbage. Alright, talk to her. Well, we finally grown our first furrow field cabbages, and they're absolute beauties. It's been so long since we had a proper crop with those horrid spoil spores appearing all the time and ruining the soil. In fact, I've never seen a better cabbage in all my life. Thank you so much, Memory. Blimey. Cabbages are lush. Grown by yourselves. Maybe you're a builder after all. Okay. Shown as accursed presence. Come along. We're leaving. Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. Why's barely got any grudge against builders? Why's barely got such a grudge against builders? If anything's a curse, it's that dead dog on his chin. I wouldn't say it was a grudge, really. He's just being cautious. After all, everybody knows that builders spread desolation and despair wherever they go. Alright. I don't think builders are harbingers of doom and gloom. In fact, I think they're great. Bonanza spent his whole life being told how awful people like you are. We all have. You can't expect him to change his mind overnight. Oh, by the way, something occurred to me while we were waiting for the cabbages to come in. See the big bell over there? Well, there's an old story about it. Upon a time, a builder came to Furrow Field. He showed the people the wonder of building to earn their awe and appreciation. Then he whacked that bell with all his might. When the islanders heard it ring out loud and clear, something awoke within them. They were filled with the power of creation, and Furrow Field Farm flourished. Don't you see? These funny things you've been picking up must be pieces of our appreciation, which means something might happen when you ring the bell. Well, there's only one way to know for sure. Go over there and give it a whack. Got it. Now raise your base's bell. Alright. And that will demarcate where the edges of our city are. Yep. And residents want to till the fields. They want to water the crops. Got it. And we apparently want to do something as well. Learns a load of new recipes. Oh, finally, you gave me like wood recipes and stuff. Hey, how about that? I don't know what you just did, but it was pretty spectacular. It's like the whole place has been filled with some kind of strange power. Marauding mollusks, builder. What have you done? Am I liking the game so far? It's okay. It's very talky. I mean, there's a lot of text. Like we're just now getting to like, here's your base and stuff, and it's like it's taken me 2 hours just to get to this point. It's like they're very like, let's repeat the same thing that we just told you 5 seconds ago, kind of thing. Which I played a little bit of the first game, so I already know kind of what I'm doing going into this, sort of. A lot of stuff is the same and very similar. Although I didn't play that much of the first game. But, yeah, it's just kind of very, very, like, alright, get on with it now, kind of thing. And it's, I mean, they're doing a lot of good world building, which is nice. But it's just like, can we skip all this dialogue at some point? Because like I said, it tends to repeat itself a lot. Like, if you don't know what to do at the very beginning here, you're really not paying attention, because they're like telling you 5 ways of Sunday, the same thing. Otherwise, I'm enjoying it. It is on the Switch, though. I don't know if the Switch is just underpowered or what, but it is like suffering a little bit. Like, the loading screens are really long, and in between they're trying to hide some of them with some of the text, but it's like the text takes forever to go away. Like, you can't dismiss it on your own, kind of thing. I mean, this text you can dismiss on your own, but there's like in-game text that's like cutscene-esque. So there has been a bit of loading screens here and there, but otherwise, so far so good. Wake up in the morning till we go to bed at night. We can all work together, all that stuff, blah blah blah. I got it. Residents will behave differently depending on the time of day and the type of room they're in. They're entitled to lives outside of farm work, you know? Alright, so talk. That went even better than I imagined. Who would have thought that those two would ever get so fired up about building? Seems that whenever you build things for us, or when we manage to make things ourselves, our emotions overflow and turn into these funny fragments that only you can see. Oh, you have it on the PS4 Pro and it lags there too? Yeah. Okay. So it's not just the Switch then. Alright, because the original game I had on PS4, the original PS4, and I thought, oh, this one's coming out on the Switch, so I thought I might as well try it on there. And yeah, it's fine. But yeah, it's just loading screen galore at first. When you collect enough of that emotional energy poured into ringing the bell, everyone becomes better at building, including you. Oh, so this is a leveling up thing. Okay. If I'm right about this, and I'm sure I am, those overflowing emotions are the key to getting Furfield Farm back on its feet. Collect as many as you can and make us all the best builders we can be. Okay, so so if I remember correctly from the first one, the first game, you would get XP just by doing quests. Now it sounds like it's more like you get XP by giving people stuff to do, which sounds cool. Sounds like an interesting way of doing it. Okay, now that Bonanza and Power are finally in the mood to help, we can take Operation Furfield Farm to the next level. Farm needs soil and seeds, and it looks like you're fresh out of both. Well, any ideas? For a mob who hates builders, you lot certainly seem to be lost without one. What's the story there anyway? What's so bad about Of course, the roots. Well, I suppose it's more of a bulb, really. Whatever it is, it certainly isn't the cabbage. This could be the next thing we grow. Here you go. Alright, memory obtains a light bulb. And not not the one that you might think. Okay. I always suspected it might be special, so I kept it hidden away the whole time. Oh, is this... So is this what the center of the thing's going to be? Get a load of that. Yeah, I see it. Platform is glowing. Must be because you're a builder and you're holding the bulb. Okay, so instead of flags, instead of planting flags, we're planting bulbs now. Plant the light bulb in the light and let's see what happens. Okay. I ate that. That wasn't the thing that they wanted me to do. Gently presses the light bulb into the soft soil. It's going to grow a big old tree. Well, it's going to grow some light. Okay, I guess this tree will grow as the base goes up in levels, huh? Could this be? Oh, fiddlesticks! We've really gone and done it this time. The Master of Destruction is sure to strike us down. Master of Destruction? Who the heck's that? What? Have you really never heard of the Master of Destruction? Does that mean that you don't know about the Children of Hargon either? I see. So you weren't just playing dumb. You really don't know about the evils of building. We've been talking at cross purposes this whole time. Let me explain. Everyone in Furrowfield follows the teachings of High Priest Hargon handed down to us by his illustrious children. On this island, building isn't only forbidden, it's a serious sin. It's what? Rosie! Rosie! We're in an old heap of trouble here. The pastor's on his way over. He must have seen a light from the tree. Hey, Memory, look. Oh, this one of these guys, huh? Dun, 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 dun. What in the name of Hargon is happening here? Okay. Who planted this tree? Answer me, faithless wretches. What? What? Building a farm, you say? Say, how dare you sully my island with the sinful stain of creation? You will pay dearly for this. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Fields and the cabbages were my idea. Don't punish Memory just because he's a builder. A builder? Witless looking whelp? Wait, this tree, could it really be? Could it really be what? If you know something about it, then spit it out. If I'm not mistaken, this is a young day tree. The sacred sentinel of the Furrowfield forest, beneath whose blessed boughs this isle once flourished. Hear me, my wayward vassals. I have had a change of heart. I have seen the fruits of your labors, and I have decided to forgive you your sins. Yeah, right. My superiors need not know of your arboreal indiscretion. I will keep it secret, so long as you keep growing this tree. Should it dwindle and die, then so shall you. Remove the tree, but I don't really know how to. You need not worry on that account, my child. Furrowfield's most ancient legends tell of exactly what one must do to see a day tree grow, tall, and strong. Harvest cabbages. You gotta make the tree strong by harvesting cabbages. Far famed for its succulent cabbages, blah, blah, blah. You got more yourselves. Must harvest 50 sheaves of wheat. Okay. Travel afar to find a seed you need. And make the field big. 50 blocks of earth. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. Long-winded talk. I've heard of the so-called Dye Tree. It was a mighty magical tree that protected all life on Furrowfield, or so they say. That's true. If we really can grow one, then we might be able to bring light and life back to the island after all. Hold on, a creepy monster turns out of the blue and suddenly you're going along with everything he says. What makes you think he can be trusted? Exactly, Melroth. We have a live one, I see. Such a spirited soul would make a fine offering to the Master of Destruction. Don't make a fuss, Malroth. We're not in a position to argue here. You too, Memory. I can't do this without you. Please say that you'll help us grow and bring the farm back to life. Yeah, sure, whatever. I like to say no one of these times. We'll probably be like, but thou must. But thou must. A wise decision. Should you lose sight of your goal? Bid you speak with me once more? All that stuff. I mean, if I lost sight of my goal at this point after you've spelled it out like 9 ways of Sunday, then I'm really not catching it. I don't know where we're going to find wheat seeds to plant, but we'll figure something out. Let's concentrate on growing the cabbages and all that. Or I should say, you guys will concentrate on doing the cabbages. I will go around building and whacking stuff. Turns out to be interested in a tree. Well, you'll not believe the children of Hargon rubbish anyway. Look at your pastor. He's just like someone's grandmother. Tell you the truth, I'd never given it much thought before. I've been a believer since as long as I can remember. That's just the way it has always been. Oh, but before I forget, have you tried eating one of those cabbages you harvested? You're going to be growing a big pile of the things, so you might as well know just how delicious they are. I got it, dude. Just, like, relax. Amazing. It's easy to make these people happy here. They'll do a fine job. I love the fact that there's a guy who's like, I'm walking around here and he's like, did you eat a cabbage? Yes? No? Did you eat a cabbage yet? Yes? Wait, I think I heard you. Did you eat a cabbage? Freaking cabbage inspector here. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of building from now on. Yeah. Just, who dare speak ill of the children of Hargon? Righteous fury. Well, I mean, you said it right in front of him, dude. He's like, well, he heard me bad-mouthing the children of Hargon. And he's like standing right there. Oh, now you want to talk to me. When Rosie led us to this ruined farm, I had my doubts. Last thing I expected me to build her here. You can make buildings, can you not? Perhaps you have already noticed the large red door by the field. Yes, I already did said thing. So just shove off already. We both agreed that softwood and floorboard blocks would be much more befitting of a room for yours truly. Once the room itself is built, we must begin to think about the furniture. 2 piles of straw bedding and a light source will suffice. And all that stuff. Okay. He wants a bedroom. Don't we all here? Okay, so I can go grab these things. These guys have stopped talking to me, which is nice. And I guess we'll get rid of that to make it a nice big room here. Very, very dark. Grab all those. And I'm not giving this guy lap of luxury here. He's just gonna have to deal with the room being multiple blocks. So oh, I gotta go make stuff. Right. Let's go. Where's the thing at? So he wanted 2 things of hay, right? I need wheat. No, where's the hay? Where's the thing? No, I needed dry grass. Only make 1 though. Let's go. And I think he wanted. What did he say he wanted? Where's the where is the quest set here? Let's get out of this thing. Bird's eye view menu. That's this menu. Items, equipment. That's not what I'm looking for. Gestures. Zoom in, zoom out. Alright. Did he say what he... Get up old room. The bedroom. But, whatever you please. Straw bedding. Oh, and a light source. Right. Straw bedding and a light source. Okay. So let's go make a torch, which would be really good so we can actually see what we're doing here. Okay. And hop on in here and we'll place a torch. Well, I didn't really want to place it there, but I guess that's all. I guess it's the only place we can put it. And we'll place this down here. So does this not count yet? Counts as a small room, but see if I can get a Hmm. Oh, did he have a specific thing he wanted? As far as the light goes. I know softwood and floorboard blocks. Light source. Alright, well let's make the floorboard blocks because it's probably the floor, I bet. Yeah. So if I go, but how do I get the? Well, we'll see. Craft 10 of those. So I don't know how to get out how to get the floor dug out. Is it my ZR? Oh, I see. Okay, that's how you do it. They never actually told you how to do it. You gotta look down and then go like that. Okay. Excellent. Alright, now then, go here. And we'll place all these floorboards. Make it even darker in here. Alright, and that, and wow, I still need more. Still need more than that, huh? Grossly underestimated what I needed here. And we'll place this down. I guess. Like that. I think I need to bash this door. And we'll go this here and nope, that's not it. How do I look up? Ah, you can look up that way. Okay, good. Alright. Trying to hit more than I want to hit here. Okay, and okay, good. So place those there. Place that there. Over this way. Yeah, come on. There it is. Like that. And then... oh, that is not right. And get used to how this works with this controller. There we go. All right, now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, well, that'll work. Go to the door and place that. Whoop. There you go. Small room. So does this count for this guy? He made my bedroom yet. Let me talk to him. Up old room. Red door. Walls 2 block high. Build out whatever you please. Go from softwood and floorboard blocks. Oh. Well, did he want softwood as the walls? I bet he wanted that as the walls. Probably. I say. Alright, I guess we'll bash the walls in. How much softwood can I make? Oh, wrong buttons. Hitting wrong buttons. Okay, that works. We're gonna have to take all these down. Let me, yeah, I guess I'll just bash them. Screw it. I was gonna pick them up, but it's gonna take a lot longer to do that. Oh, get off of that. Alright. Also, technically, I guess I can pick these up here, since they were under the walls. That was not work out right. Not work out the way I planned. There we go. Alright, I'll get through that. Maybe I shouldn't worry about what's underneath the walls, because it looks like it's going to be that all the way around here. Okay, rolling along here. Slowly but surely. Get rid of this big pile of grass here too that we're backed up against. Here, get rid of this. There we go. Give it a little bit of room on the side here, so we can actually see and appreciate the walls. We'll put. Whoop, nope. X here. There we go. Like that. Like that. I guess I could afford to do this here. It's just this one side. There we go. Alright. And place. I'm having trouble like angling this right, but there we go. Okay, now let's put some walls up in this place. See, this is where I'm having problems here because it doesn't quite place them where I think it's going to put them. Is this? Yeah, this is right. Like that. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to have enough blocks or not here. down here and look at it. There we go. Yep, just short. Just short here. And get that. There we go, small room. And it's got a light source in it, so hopefully that keeps him happy now. If I go over here and talk to him. I wonder if it's like the old game where you have to actually walk in here and say what kind of room it's meant to be. If I do minus here, what does that do? Small room. It just tells me it's a small room. Can I change anything about it? Okay. He said he wanted soft bedding too, right? Whatever you want. Softwood. Straw bedding and a light source. Alright, well that's certainly what we got in there. Not sure how much more of a... Unless the light source has to be on the wall. Now that I know... Won't let me place it there though. How about in here? Let me place it on the wall up in here. That is a no. Huh. Is there a different light source than torches over here? Let's see if they have another... Oh, bonfire, but that's not the same thing. Yeah, okay, so the lighting, that's literally the only thing. And these are the ones that are marked off like with the exclamation point, which lets me believe that that's the quest marker. So I wonder why... I guess it doesn't... you know what? Let me pick them up and put them back down again. Maybe that's what it is. Let's change to this. And then we'll place it here. This up, and then... Just there. And not what he wants. Okay, he's it's not working here. Alright, that's fine. We'll let him be for now. Well, we harvested all the cabbages we needed. Alright, we've harvested 15 cabbages. Back in the day, the cabbages were so plentiful we sent them to other islands. They were famous near and far for delicious taste. Wouldn't that be wonderful if we have many, many cabbages? Look at the day tree. Okay. And grow a little bit. It did. In fact, complete the first task, and I think it's already looking stronger. Maybe I'll finally have something truly worth destroying. Shall I burn it alive or simply blast it in the splinters? Yep. This whole thing was a big mistake. Please don't, Father. We did what you said, and the day tree really did get bigger. We can't stop now. Very true. If you wish to be spared my wrath, you will continue to look after this tree. I suggest you work these fields as though your lives depend on it. Because they do, apparently. Alright. Got all that going here. And even more stuff here. Also, we gotta eat something. You know what? Do we have a bonfire over here? Yes, we do. Let's make some cooked cabbage. Oh, wow, it takes forever. Forever. Try to put multiples on there. Another. Let's build 3 more of these things, or 2 more of them, whatever. Because I need to be able to cook things here. Alright, so place, cook. There we go, and oh, stop that. Stop it. Oh, well, I ate that. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to I want to get in here. There we go. X. Cook. Alright, collect that. Ooh. Oh, we're climbing this vine here. Let's get rid of that vine. Can I get rid of that vine? Oh, I gotta change to this. There it is. Alright, and here, place. Whoop, wrong thing. Cook. I'm sure a lot easier than I'm making it look. I feel like I'm making this as hard as one could make it. Alright, so that's going there, so then we can eat cooked cabbage. There we go, back up to 90%. Excellent. So we're level 1, 302 to go. I guess 302 hearts or whatever. Yeah, we're at 48. Okay, so then we need seeds and stuff, right? Or they've planted a few. They've planted the cabbages again. Okay, so they have those seeds. I wonder, can we get anything out of these? No, it's just grass. Okay. Well, we might as well make something out of them. And let's grab all our stuff here. Collect. Collect. And collect. Alright, and I will... How much wood do we have? I don't think I have that. I have 42. We've got plenty, I think, right now. I like to make a room for myself here. Like a smaller one over here. Oh yeah, there he goes. He's in his bedroom. Let's go build. And... Notice board. Firewood. Furniture, lighting. I want... Where's my stuff at? Where's the blocks at? Here they are. 30 of those. No, I'll need more than that. 20 of those. I already had a bunch of them, so probably didn't need to make more of those, but whatever. And then we're going to change back to this. And we're going to look down, and we're going to beat the crap out of the ground here. There we go. Alright, through this we go. Alright. So we got that. I might as well just knock these out too while I'm at it. Just a few of them anyway. Can I look up and hit that one? Well, not quite. Not quite what I had in mind there. There it is. Oh, what? Oh, okay. I've zoomed into first person mode. Looks like it would be a lot easier to do things with. But how do I zoom back out? I don't know. I don't know how I zoomed in the first place. Oh, I see. Okay, you have to sort of click it. There's like zoom levels. Ah, I see. I see how that works. All right, let's go place this stuff then. Whoops, that's not working. That way. All right, yeah, this first person's not going to work for this as well as I had hoped it would. Would be helpful if I could see what I was doing too. Let's put a torch down right here so I can see what's going on here. Now I wonder if the rooms have to be a certain size like they were in the first game. Like it was very strict about what it considered to be a room. But let's see what happens with this. Oh, I've messed that up entirely. There we go. Alright, now we can take these down. Oh, and over here. Oh, nope. That's what I want. Keep hitting Y. I just so not used to the Switch controller. I'm used to everything else. Used to the Xbox controller right now. And do that. Alright, we gotta get rid of this here. And I guess I should probably go make a door. I can see where to put it. Yeah, we'll make that. So put this right there. And then, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Just the blocks around it. Yeah, yeah, okay. Small room. And then, let's grab a bed here. Excellent. And right there. There's some bedding. Cool. So we have some people who can sleep in there instead of out on the ground. For a change of pace. This is new here. Examine. Next level, residents will till fields faster, residents will water crops faster, and more recipes will unlock at the crafting station. Okay, so I can't ring the bell until we get to the next level. I guess is what it's saying there. Alright, can I talk to this guy now? He's still saying the same stuff. Why are you not... You even slept in the room and you're like, tell me it's not up to your liking. Even though it's there. It's working. It's functional. So I need to go find... We need to harvest wheat. So we need wheat seeds. Let's go for a little search. I'm tired of standing around there. Go see if we can find some wheat out and about. There's a little thing up here. I got some music back anyway. What is this? Examine. There's an inscription carved in a strange stone monument. Read it? Yes. I'll leave these puzzles as a challenge to any young builder who finds them. May they aid you in your journey to become a master builder. Use your wits and building skills to solve them, and you shall be rewarded with treasures and new powers both. Description ends there. Whoever wrote that, they sound pretty full of themselves. Well, whatever. Might as well give these things a shot and see what happens. Okay. So, they just want me to... Whoop, that's not what I want to do. Let's change... Stop talking to me. I'm trying to change my thing here. There we go. So, get out of my way. I've been repelled by a strange force. Oh, and we got a guy here. Here, take care of him, Malroth. Okay, why will you not let me place this down? Because I have to actually craft it? Or maybe I have to do that first and then do this. Ah, I see. There we go. Weird. Very weird. Memory solves the puzzle. Sure. I acquired a mini medal. Collect a lot. You could be in for a nice surprise. Alright, that's fine. Hey, who is shooting us over here? You, sir, need to get a life. Go. Alright, let's see if we can find what we're looking for here. Some Dreckies. Rid of them. Trees as well. Can I just... I guess change this. Keep forgetting what I have equipped and what I don't have equipped. Oh, good, he's doing that. Alright, take these guys on, get some experience. Oh, ow, wow, that was a good shot. Managed to get me from downtown there. Ow. Man, I'm getting impatient with him. Getting in there. Okay. Don't have anything else yet here. Let's go maybe down this way. We'll find some... what's left over of some wheat fields or something. Or we'll find these enemies. The slime with the... which one does it on it? Shell on its head. That's what they call them. Sea slime shell. So let him go to town on it. Wow, you're not doing any damage to this thing. There you go. And wait for him to come out of his shell. There it is. Excellent. Okay. So nothing down here right now. I think I'm pretty well landlocked here because of these mountains, but let's go that way. See if it yields some benefits. Oh, actually, I'm not going to be able to. You know what? I just looked. I just looked at the time, and I can't continue any further than this. Unfortunately, it's that time of the night. Actually, it's beyond my normal stopping time. All right. Well, let's just stop here for the moment, and let's just say, for those who will be watching it on the YouTubes, thanks so much for watching. I might turn this into a series. I'm not sure yet, but I'm enjoying it up to this point. It is wordy and long-winded, but now it might maybe perhaps start to open up a little bit and let me just expand and do my thing. So you may see some more of this on the channel, but for those on the YouTubes watching the recording, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.